Hey K2, it's Miss Jamison here with another math video for you. Today's activity is going to be counting collections. You might remember how to do these from school, but if you don't worry. Either way, you can watch this video until you feel ready to try it at home. So let me tell you what you need. The first thing you need is something to count. I picked this group of rocks because I want to know how many I have. You can pick anything to count. It helps when it's smaller because you can keep them organized better, but really you can use anything that you want to count. So the next thing you need is something to help you organize your groups of 10 when you're counting. I'm going to use these little dishes. You can use saucers or pieces of paper or coffee filters, or you don't even have to use anything as long as you keep your groups of 10 separated, but these help for organizing. So then the third thing you need is something to write with and some paper. I'm going to use my whiteboard today, but you can use a pencil and paper and that would be just fine. So that's all you need, and once you have everything, you are going to have two jobs to do. Your first job is to count what you have. That's number one. Second, number two, is show how you counted. So after we count all of our rocks today, then we're going to show how we counted by writing and drawing about it. So let's get started. Let me just erase my board. Okay, so we get started with our counting. I'm going to move the camera down a little so you can see my counting space right here. Great. So I have my rocks. Let me get them out. All right. And then I'm going to start making my groups of 10 one at a time to see how many I can make. All right. 1, 2, you can count with me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's one group of 10. Got started. Whoops, I dropped one. And I'll put it right there. Now I'm going to see if I can make another group of 10. So I'll get another tray out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now I have another group of 10. How many groups of 10 do I have now? 1, 2. Two groups of 10. Awesome. Let's see if I can make another group of 10. I'll put them like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, I'm out. So I can't use this because it's not a full group of 10. So I'm going to move that back over to the side. Now I have my groups of 10 and my leftovers. Now my job is to use my skip counting strategy to figure out how many there are all together. So help me count by tens. 10, 20. Then counting on by ones, 21, 22, 23, 24. So how many rocks do I have all together? Yep, 24 rocks. And now that I've counted all of mine and I know how many I have, what's the next thing I have to do? Right, I have to show how we counted. So I'm going to need to do some writing. The first thing I want to do is say how many rocks I found or how many I have. So I'm going to write a sentence so I can do a little bit of writing practice while I do my math. So I want to write the sentence, I have 24 rocks. So I'm going to write those one word at a time. I have 24 is a 2 and a 4. So I'm going to write 24 rocks. Rocks. And then put a period at the end of my sentence because I'm done. Now that I wrote how many I have, I need to show how many I have. So I want to start by drawing my groups of 10 that I made. So I need to make two groups of 10. 1, 2. 10, 10. Now you might be thinking, wait a second, Miss Jamison, I thought we said 10, 20. Well, we did, But when we're drawing what we counted, there's 10 rocks in this group, and there's 10 rocks in this one, not 20. So I can only write 10 in that circle because there's only 10 in each tray. 10 and another 10. Then I had 4 left over, so I'm going to draw those separate because they didn't get their own tray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if I want an extra challenge, I can count out all the way to show how I counted all the way up to 24. So this is when we can do the skip counting again. 10, 20, there we can do it. Then I'm going to write each number under each of these to show that I counted on by ones. 21, they're little, but you can see. 22, 23, 24. So now, if you look at my picture next to my counting, you can see that it matches. I have my 2 groups of 10 and my 4 left over here and over here. So I counted, I showed how I counted, and now I'm all done. Thank you so much for helping me count and show how we counted. Sorry about the sound. You can try this with any group of objects that you have at home, or if you want to watch this again to check again to see if you remember what to do, you can always watch again. So I hope you have a great time counting today. Please send me, Miss Redmond and Miss Vonleh, pictures of your counting and your work if you can. We would love to see all the different things that you've counted, and maybe we'll even send out some pictures for you to check out for each other's work too. That would be really fun. So have a great day, miss you tons, and keep your math brains moving. Bye guys, love you.